How's everybody out there in YouTube land today? I hope this finds you well. And I want to know just what the cat hair's going on.
I'm sure our viewers will let us know. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt. Hey, you might not recognize me. I no longer have a mustache.
And you are so handsome.
Well, thank you.
I mean, it's the difference in night and day. Lord, that thing was the ugliest thing. I'm like, Lord, why would he do anything like that to himself?
That was the reason I did it. I wanted to lower my appearance because I got tired of being hit on all the time. It was overwhelming. It was hard to deal with. So I wanted to kind of put that out there.
Well, see, I've got an episode coming up on Hever Haven that'll tell you how to get that to stop.
Nice. Will it be free?
It'll be free.
All right. I love free.
It'll be free. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you here, it's going to be episode number 139.
Oh, good.
So you're going to want to pay attention there for that one because it'll tell you how to take care of that being hit on thing.
Awesome. Hey, if you're out there watching, drop a little note in the chat so we know you're here. We have Good Old Boy, Joyce McGuire, Forever Purple LLC, and Frankie CNC and Woodworking Channel.
Good to have you out there. Glad to see everybody this evening.
My name's Matt. I'm from Awesome Wood Things.
Well, he's also from All Things YouTube.
Yeah, I logged in under Awesome Wood Things. I have 2 channels.
He gets around.
I try. Arneal Meady's here. Hi, Steve.
Yeah, we got Steve out there, and well, I'll go ahead and put the plug in because I missed it the last time that he came in, and after the show went off, I thought, now why did I miss the plug? But he's with the Makers Media Network. And you're going to want to go over and check out the Makers Media Network. That's where a whole bunch of us makers hang out. And they got a little store over there where they put our merchandise with our logos and stuff. So if you're interested in anything from the Awesome Wood Things or from BrendaG, you can go over there and check out the media Makers Media Network. And I'm sure that he is digging frantically at the moment, trying to find the URL so that he can post it in the chat, aren't you?
Yep, yes, I am. I'm saying hi to everyone. People are coming in here. Mr. Doughboy 356 and OJ Woodworking Crafts. Hello.
Glad to have you all with us tonight.
I'm Matt. You might not recognize me. I'm mustacheless. So
share this out. Share it far and wide. Write it on the bathroom wall. Take it down to the truck stop and put it on the wall. And let's get everybody in here tonight. More we get in here, the more networking we do.
Stop posts, yes.
And we want you to hit that like button while you're in the room. That's always nice.
Can I hit this one?
Yes, you can hit that one too.
Okay, good. Good.
Whatever turns you on, baby.
I did not hit the like button on the page yet, so.
Oh, Lord.
I know. This is my punishment. That's my punishment.
He gets the button. STP South Texas Picker is in the house. Good to have you out there this evening. Everybody just knows how this works. I'm pretty sure, if you into networking, you know how it works. You check out other people's channels that's in the room. Just put your cursor over whatever they posted there in the chat. 3 little dots come up at the side. You click on that and you poke the one that says that what does it say exactly? Go to channel. You poke that, it brings it up in another tab, and you go over there to their channel and you look at their videos and their content. You play a video. If you like what you see, you hit the like button, you hit the share button, you hit the comments and leave them a comment there, and hit the red button. Red buttons are evil. We don't like red buttons. We're going to turn that red button gray. So there you go with how we network, and then we make it stick.
Brenda, I just dropped a link to your store on makersmedianetwork.com. It forwards to mmnstore.makersmedianetwork.com.
There you go.
Get yourself a coffee mug. You'll see this cool dragon logo, which I really love.
Coffee mugs and shirts and all kinds of cool stuff over there. And there's my logo. That's my sticker with my logo. And at the bottom of it, where my fingernails covering it up, it says Brenda's Crafty. Be like Brenda.
Yep.
So
I like it looks like a G.
Yep.
That's not lost on me. That's good. That's good design you got there.
If you want a sticker, you just get in touch with me. You can easily get me either through Facebook or Twitter. Just look up BrendaG's Designs and give me your address, and I will ship you a sticker and business card. And that way, if you're making you a sticker wall or a sticker board, you can have the sticker there. And We got
Offers the same with me. I have Awesome Wood Thing stickers. If you want one, let me know. If you have one and want to send it to me, that's the address.
I've got a whole pile of stickers over on another table over here, but there's the latest one that I got from
Ooh.
C-Dubs. I'm going to be making a sticker board eventually. What everybody's wondering, she says she's going to do woodworking. I think she's making it up because she's not doing no woodworking. Well, here's the problem. There ain't no room in the garage for me to do any woodworking. So if I do woodworking, I have to do it in the backyard. And it has to not be raining for me to be able to do this.
Yeah, there's a few makers in our community that had outside shops, and yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah,
it is.
It rains here all the time.
Yeah.
I've never seen so much rain. We're always under a flood watch here. It's unbelievable.
So my shop is in the basement, and it's mostly the same temperature year round, and that is a huge advantage. Now it's hard to film down there because toilets flush and the heater kicks on, and so it's a very noisy, background noisy place. But as far as comfort actually working, man, basement shop's the way to go.
Good old boys in the house will say hey to good old boy. Glad to have you in here this evening. And speaking of the weather, people have been watching my Heifer Haven vids, and they've been saying, oh, you got your hair done. It really looks nice. Honey, this is Mother Nature's hairdo. This is called the rain do, because every time I go out of this house for the mail, or if I have to run an errand or what, it's pouring the rain. I give up. I just gave up. I said, okay, I cannot be doing my hair every 5 minutes. This is ridiculous. So this is Mother Nature's hairdo. After, after the rain, I just brushed it back behind my ears and said, we're going.
I love the attitude, Brenda. I love it.
It is what it is. Mother Nature wants me to look this way. This is how I'm going to look.
You're probably tired of all the male attention you're getting, so that might help with that a little bit.
Oh, Coffee Outdoors is in the house. That's one of my Indiana buddies.
Not ready. 365 is here. Are you ready, Brenda?
Well, I'm always ready.
Well, You Not Ready has a channel saying You Not Ready. So
yep, that's one of my buds too. He comes over and checks out my Heifer Haven. Seems to enjoy them. I'm always glad to have them in the house. But I just found out yesterday. Now I know that Coffee was in Indiana. I didn't know where, but it turns out that he's from the other side of Indiana, where I used to spend a lot of time. That was one of my old stomping grounds for when I did the animal swaps. And he used to go to the animal swaps, or I guess he still does. I don't go to them anymore, but we probably crossed paths at one time and didn't even know it.
That very well could happen. It's a small world, even though they're on the other side of the state. Hey, yep. Frankie said he just posted a link to this show in a group of over 500 people. Thank you, Frankie, for sharing the show.
Bless your heart. Glad you did that.
I'll drop you a virtual taco. How about that?
We need to pack the house.
Yeah, let's go. How many do we have in here? Let's take a look at the number.
We got 10 right now, according to my screen.
Let's double it, people. Let's go.
We double it and then double it again and then double it.
Then we'll cut it in half and then double it.
And double it again.
I like cut it in half and double. You're back to where you started from. It sounds impressive. Someone used to be on a prank call and they're like, how much is that? And then they tell you a price. And like the big shots say double it, just to kind of like give themselves like credit, like cut it in half and double it. Yeah, I know it's stupid.
My new thing to do with these telemarketers that call, if I forget and don't answer the phone, the way I normally do with them, where I say, "Hi, you're live on the air." If I miss that, just say hello. They'll start into their spiel and give their whole thing, and I'm like, I love you. What?
It's hard to get a person. I get a lot of the robo calls, it's like, you got excellent credit. Blah, blah, blah.
Mine's student loans. And I've never had a student loan in my life. And they'll go through this whole spiel and it's a robo thing. And then the robo thing says, would you like more information, or would you like to talk to one of our specialists? No. And click,
-9. No. Click. I hear you.
It's unbelievable with those robocalls.
Well, hey, people, if anyone has any interesting facts, drop your interesting fact in the chat, preferably true. And if it blows our mind, I'll give you virtual tacos. And Brenda might ring the cowbell for you. So drop the interesting. Oh, there. That's a little taste of what you could get.
Florida Pirates in the house.
Hi,
Good to
Florida
have you
Pirate.
in there.
One of my new friends, Florida
Has
Pirate.
some
Hello,
of the
hello.
most beautiful videos of sunsets you've ever seen in your life up there on his channel.
I know. I throw them on every now and then. Just let them run.
Just beautiful stuff.
I'll be doing stuff, practicing the piano over here. Have that going a little bit. It's very nice.
Yep.
Very nice. Yep.
And
Yep.
if anybody wants us to review your channel, all you have to do is type in there in the chat, say raise the curtain, and we'll put your channel up on the screen and show everybody what you got to offer. Let's say OJ Woodworking, he's putting some tacos out there for everybody.
It's odd. The system flagged that as potential spam. How can 3 tacos be potential spam? That's who do I know at YouTube I can call and complain about that? I need to file a formal complaint.
It's interesting how that algorithm stuff works. I know if I got a hold of the bot in charge of stuff over there,
you'd strangle it for one.
It would be disassembled quickly. We'd make short order on that sucker right quick.
It's just a Python script. It's not an actual walking automaton.
It would be disassembled.
I agree.
Whatever it is.
Hey, Florida Pirate asked me to raise the curtain. So here I am. Look
there
at that.
There it is. Let me get over here and click on you so everybody be able to see that. There we go.
He's got a little pirate thing happening there. That's cool. Look at this. 985 red button pushes.
And that is a drop in the bucket for what he should have.
That's pretty darn good. Almost at 1K.
I see some of the most beautiful channels that
Whoa.
haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet, and I'm in awe. I'm like, how does this happen?
I like it. Well, they're not still images. That's a moving.
Yeah.
That's a moving video.
Yeah.
Well, here you can tell because of the water.
Mm-hmm.
The music, you can't hear that probably.
There it is.
Very nice, Florida Pirate. Keep it up.
Yeah.
That's I wonder what what it takes to kind of pull this type of content together. I'm digging it. Anyone else wants their channel as a sneak peek? Raise the curtain. Raise the curtain is what you type in the chat. Share the show.
I'll bring something to your attention while it's up here on my screen. When I hit the go live button tonight and it went live, it's got a thing up on my screen that says this hangout on air is live. Hangout on air is going away later this year. For quick streaming, try youtube.com/webcam.
Is it a replacement product or is it
your guess is as good as mine. It's the first time it's ever put it up there.
Do you like blended whiskey? A channel name that just showed up. Hi, Blended Whiskey.
Glad you came in. Good to have you. That's one of my new friends.
I'm Matt from Awesome Wood Things.
Be sure and share this stream out so that everybody else that you know comes in here. And the more people that we get in here, the better this networking is going to go. And hit the like button. Meet everybody that's in the room. I'm sure there's people in here that you don't know. That's how we make this a success for the network and streams.
Hey, speaking about the Hangouts on air going away, I do a show Monday nights where I use OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, and that doesn't allow guests to come on because, like, here we've got 3 people interacting. Yourself is here twice, you and your evil twin, and then me.
Yeah, Debbie's in here. She's mean.
But I think I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to switch to vMix. I'm going to use a different type of software, and I'm going to try and use a DSLR camera to replace the webcam I have here. So I'm putting into place some upgrades in the Awesome Wood Things studio here that I'm going from.
Now you can do a panel with OBS, but you have to do it through Skype or I think Zoom is another one that you can use.
Yeah, you have to cobble together a couple different
Mhm.
services, I think, and kind of.
I'm gonna have to go to playing with that. I'm gonna find me a guinea pig that'll help me play with it and see if we can figure out how to make that work.
Good old boy wants to raise the curtain, so let's get this going.
All right, we'll click on you so that we put it up on the screen here.
375 red button pushes. So we have Happy Father's Day, dip mail, yard work. Let's see some yard work because I need to do some yard work.
Well, here you need a motorboat.
Look at those skills. That's a good life skill to teach someone. I like it.
I was about that age when I started learning how to use one too.
I like the banner. Oh, look at all the social media up here in the upper right. That's good. A lot of people don't do that. Kudos. I'm digging it.
Yep, looks like a good vlogging channel right there.
Good old boy. And you know, they're posting stuff pretty regularly. 13 days ago, 11 days ago, 5 days ago.
Yep.
Raise the curtain. If you want that done to your channel, raise the curtain is what you type in there. Someone wants to pass along a YouTube question. I said, well, I'll try and if it's a quick answer, I'll try and, you know, help you out if I know the answer. So, yeah. When you go to your channel, it says projects. Then anything I make in my shop, I can't figure out how to change that on mine. When you go to your channel and it says projects, I'm not quite sure what that question is. So, is it a playlist title that you want to change the playlist title? Maybe that's it. Oh, Blended Whiskey has a raise the curtain.
Yeah,
I was hoping to see a raise the curtain on Blended Whiskey because I love me some Blended Whiskey.
It would be where does it say projects? Are you talking about someplace in Creator Studio or something? We don't know where this projects tab is.
Project is not a term that's used on the interface that I know of. I mean, there's things like playlists and uploads, and there's a couple other. Yeah, I don't recall seeing the word projects. Like projects is something on your like video editing software.
See, I'm over here on his channel and I'm not seeing anything that says projects on it, unless he's got a video that's titled projects or something. But
Yeah.
Lord, he's got so many videos.
It sounds like it's something on the interface and not. Well, here, hey, I'm looking at Blended Whiskey. We're going to try and figure this out for you, Mr. Doughboy. Blended Whiskey, 729 red button pushes. Wow, look at this big, huge gold things. Coins are what, wow. What do we got going on here? Oh my.
That's a St. Lucia coin.
That's a big old coin. Caribbean. It has a certificate of authenticity. Wow.
It's a
Look
pretty
at
one.
that. I'm digging it. All right, Blended Whiskey. There you go.
Wow, there's some cool coins over there. Super Mom Goes in the house. Good to have you in the house. ISX Cummins 565. That's my trucker buddy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Matt from Awesome Wood Things. I'm dropping tacos every now and then. Have we had any interesting facts? If you have any interesting facts, drop them in the chat and Brenda and I'll jam off of them.
Frankie CNC and Woodworking Channel. I'm not sure if we said hey to you, but just in case we missed you.
Yep. Hi, Frankie. He was one of the first to drop in here. And he says his channel's stuck. He's not getting new supporters.
DJ Silam K is in the house. Good to have you out there.
Hi,
Glad
DJ.
you dropped in. Cowboy Jojo's Adventures is in the house.
It's a party now. Let's go. Let's go.
He has some of the most beautiful videos, traveling videos. They travel all over the world. Takes you to some of the most interesting places. I never tire of watching his videos over there.
Those travel channels they're tough to pull off because hello, you have to travel.
Okay. Mr. Doughboy said he sent me a picture, and let's see here if I can figure out where it's at.
Jojo likes you. He says, you rock, and gave you a thank you.
Oh, bless your heart. Let's see. Okay, he sent me one that he pulled up a picture here. It says awesome wood things, projects. Anything I make in my shop, it could be, where.
Oh, that's on my channel he's
Yeah.
talking about. I have
Yeah.
a playlist called Projects.
Okay, he's talking about your channel then.
Oh, he's talking about my channel.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to be able to change the title of my playlist. Tell you that much.
What was it that he was wanting to do?
He
It
says
says when you go to your channel and it says projects, then
Yeah, right.
anything I make in my shop, I can't figure out how to change that on mine.
Oh, he wants to know how. Okay, yeah, he wants to know how to do a description of his playlist. That's what I'm doing here. See where it says anything I make in my. I thought that was his statement to me. He was reading back what was on my interface. Okay, yeah, I know how to do that.
We don't know how to read. We went to public school.
Yeah, Mr. Doughboy, you can ask these questions on All Things YouTube on my show on Monday nights, but we'll try and bang this out here quick. So you have to go in Classic, Creator Studio Classic, because Classic is the only place that has the old playlist management. Under Video Manager, this is a good question because this is actually really hard to find. If you don't know where it is, you would never find it. So good question. So I'm changing the description of a playlist for people who want to know. And the projects is here. So see where it says edit playlist? That's where you go. Edit playlist. And then you got to hit edit again. So here's where the text is, but then you see the second edit button?
Yep.
You go there and it flips to the old interface. And this is the money shot right there. Right there it is. It doesn't look like an editable field, but if you click in it, you can edit it. See that? And then you hit, you don't even hit save. You just exit out of it. And there it's saved. And then that's how you would edit that. So go into the Classic Studio and then go under videos and then and playlists and then do that double edit thing. And anyway, that's where you go. That was too fast. Rewind this back. You should be able to rewind this now. I think you've enabled that feature where you can go back and you can rewind. Glad to help you out, Mr. Doughboy 356.
OM Ryan is in the house. Yeah, and if you still have trouble, you know how to get in touch with me. I can walk you through how to get in there, and we'll get it so that you can deal with it. It says mine says uploads. I can change that.
Well, uploads is a pre-built.
Let me try that again. He says mine says uploads. Can I change that?
No, uploads is part of the platform. You can create a new playlist, call the new playlist anything you want, give your new playlist a description, and then add videos to your new playlist, and then put that new playlist on the front page of your YouTube channel, and then delete
the old
uploads.
Yeah.
Or uploads. Yeah.
Uploads. Yours is projects.
So there we go. But again, All Things YouTube is my show on a channel called All Things YouTube, and I do Monday nights at 7 p.m. All questions like that will be answered. But now we got to get back to shenanigans because this is Mind Equals Blown.
Well, I'll give you a fact.
Yeah, bring it home.
Okay, a shark is the only fish that can blink with both eyes.
That doesn't sound right. Fish can blink.
One eye at a time.
What's stopping fish from blinking simultaneously?
Probably their little tiny brains.
Oh, jeez. They say goldfish only have a 3-second memory.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why, everything looks new to them. Every time you pass by the bowl, they get all excited,
The only fish that can blink with both eyes simultaneously. That's the interesting fact?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I'm sorry that wasn't enough for you.
Well, no, I was going to say that I think that deserves a cowbell ring.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do that.
Sorry, internet. Blow out your ears. Dan Enge's here. Dan Enge Woodworking.
Glad to have you with us, Dan. I'm sorry you came in at such a poor moment.
He says his mind has been blown all week. Whoa.
Well, I have a brain of a goldfish and a memory to match.
Wild Style came in. Hello, Wild Style.
Luana Pierce is in the house.
Luana. Hello, Luana.
Oh, she wants to know
Everybody
what
drop a
happened to
like
your
on the
mustache.
video. Drop a like, drop a like.
We shaved that thing off and buried it.
Yeah,
That's
the mustache is gone. I wanted to see what the scar looked like because I haven't seen the scar since I've had a mustache since I've had something removed there, and the scar's not bad. Look, it's pretty unnoticeable.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think I'm kind of digging it.
Yep.
Without the mustache, and I think that's what I'll go for. So it's nice to try new things, you know.
Wild Style's in the house. Good to have you with us.
Look at the channel icon for Wild Style. I dig that.
6 thumbs up.
You can hit it 6 times. That's fine. If anyone wants their channel shown, just type the phrase "raise the curtain" in the chat. Raise the curtain, and we'll share your channel for 10, 15, 20, 35 seconds.
Yep. Show everybody what you got to offer. It's free advertising.
Free.
IH100's in the house. Good to have you out there. The IH International Harvesters.
Good to have you back. Yes, yes, yes.
Here's another interesting fact. Emus and kangaroos cannot walk backward and are on the Australian coast, or try this again, are on the Australian coat of arms for that reason.
Oh, my. Can't walk backwards. That's got to suck.
Speaking of backwards, I was watching one of my friend's videos the other day. She said she had a funny story to tell, and I'm all up for funny stories. She was telling this story about how when she was out on the farm, she got on the rider mower to mow the yard, and they had geese, and she didn't know that geese was mean. And she gets out on that rider mower, and the geese started chasing her. And she ended up having to jump off the mower and get in the barn and get away from the geese. And so I left her a comment on her video. I said, well, I've got one for you. When I was a kid, our first rider mower that we got was used. And when we got it home, the only speed that it had on it was reverse. And I was too lazy to get the push mower out when I had a rider mower sitting there. So I'd mow the whole yard in reverse.
Oh, my goodness.
I said, we didn't have no geese, but I'm sure that if we had and they tried to chase me, they'd have been confused.
Oh, that's crazy. Did it hurt your neck, like looking backwards like that?
No, not as a kid. It probably would now, but you know, when you're a kid, you're limber and can do all that. But yeah, we had this old mower and it only had reverse
joined us. Hello.
Hey, Shadam's glad to have you with us.
We have a Frankie Raise the Curtain going on here. Frankie's CNC and Woodworking channel. Look at this. Rounding over some bench arms dust free. When you round over your bench arms, do you like it to be dust free?
Well, I've never had to do that.
The answer is yes. Oh, that's good. So you always got to go that direction. If not, you're in for a world of hurt. You're dealing with a router. That bit spins in one direction, and you never want to go in the same direction as the bit.
One of these days, if the rain ever stops, we don't have to build an ark. I'm going to go get my router out.
Now, Frankie said his channel has been stagnant. His red button pushes has not been going up. He said that earlier in the chat. So
okay, well, here's what you got to do when that happens. You don't just give up. You don't just think the world's going to end up beating a path to your door. You got to get out there and stir up business. You got to get on these networking channels. You got to go to other people's channels, watch their videos, leave a comment, hit the like button, and hit the red button. And that way they know that you've been there. And then they'll come over and they'll visit you. And then one thing leads to another. You just keep doing that and your count will go up. But you can't just sit there stagnant. I've tried sitting stagnant as a new YouTuber. It don't work. So you got to get out there and do your thing. Let's see. Good old boy says, I've mowed a hole on riding mower with now brakes. I think that meant new brakes.
Okay.
New
Or
brakes?
with no brakes.
No brakes. Well, that's taking it to a whole new level. Hopefully, you're not on a hill.
Did all 4 tires remain on the ground at the same time?
Woo! Yep. You wouldn't want to be, on a steep hill trying to do that. Lord have mercy.
Wild Style says, "Thank you for great advice." Maybe she or he is
Both
talking
of
about
us.
you. Yeah.
We're both giving great advice tonight. I don't know what's wrong with us.
I know. We're supposed to give free advice.
Yeah, it ain't Heifer Haven, that's for sure. And if you like my Heifer Havens, if you like free advice, you like some comedy, and you need to watch the Heifer Havens. I'm telling you what, I've got some gold coming up that should go viral. When you're in there watching, if it makes you laugh, share it. Everybody needs to laugh. Get it out there so other people can laugh too. Laughter is the best medicine. It'll cure anything.
That's right. And they're easy to share. They're only a minute long almost.
Yeah, it's not going to take all day, and you laugh all day after you watched them.
Some of them I laugh for a long time.
People be looking at you thinking, what in the world are you laughing about? When they ask you, say, Heifer Haven. Go over to YouTube, pull up Heifer Haven. You'll find out why I'm laughing.
Half the times I'm laughing, and half the time I'm just like complete silenced. I'm like, what? I didn't see that coming.
There's one coming up that'll silence you. I got news for you.
Wow. Yeah, Luana's got it right. Humor, if it doesn't cure you,
you won't care.
You won't care. That's right. Oh, an interesting fact just dropped in here from OJ Woodworking Crafts. Nintendo trademarked the phrase, "It's on like Donkey Kong" in 2010.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm going to have to drop a taco for that. See, folks, you could have a free taco too if you drop interesting facts like OJ just did.
And I have a question.
Oh, Jim Shears is here. And Anna B. Workshop. Hello, Jim and Anna B. Workshop.
Glad to have both of you in the house today. I've got a question for everybody.
Okay.
Is there anybody in the chat that has a Samsung 2019 Galaxy?
I thought you were going to say a television. That's a Samsung television, but no, I do not have that phone.
Does anybody in the chat have a Samsung 2019 Galaxy? So we'll just, type it in there, capital letters. Yes, I do. Something, to let me know that you got one.
We've got a not me. I know there's a bit of a lag.
Yep.
Yeah, so I have LG.
No.
So Luana.
No, I need somebody with a Samsung 2019 Galaxy.
Oh, Jim has a 2018 Note.
Nope. I won't do it.
Super Mom Go. Super Mom Go reminds me of Super Mario. Kind of rolls off the tongue like I'm going to say Super Mario, but Super Mom Go.
Super Mom Go. And if anybody out there wants us to put your channels up, type Raise the Curtain in the chat, and we'll raise the curtain. We'll put it up here on the big screen so everybody can see exactly what you got.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. You got somebody flirting.
Yeah, we are. Yes, I did. See, I got to put the mustache back on to thwart that. Well, I'm flirting back by giving you a taco. That's the way I flirt. So,
okay. Wild Style says, "Raise the curtain."
Oh, good. I was hoping I'd see this channel because I love the channel icon, the open mouth with the tongue, and the sweetheart on the tongue.
Sweetheart.
Okay, so there we go. This is a 1,800 red button pushes.
Sweethearts came out when I was a kid. That tells you how old they are. You probably don't even know what a sweetheart is, do you?
I know what a sweetheart is. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to eat them by the handful and get a big sugar rush going.
Get your pucker worked up.
Oh, I know. That was the thing that was exciting when you were younger.
What, to get your pucker worked up?
Well, there wasn't much things you could do that were exciting when you were younger.
So now everybody out in the chat, there's another interesting fact. You need to get your pucker worked up to get you some sweethearts. Twin Crow 747's in the house. Good to have you in there.
Hello, hello. Well, this is a very cool edited video. A lot of stuff flying in and out and swooping all around. That's some high production value on Wild Style. I'm like, that's gonna get a red button push from me for sure.
She's got some wild style right there.
I am not qualified. What's happening here? She's talking into the lapel mic.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put that on the lapel.
Well, maybe it won't pick her up good enough. Maybe her voice is soft.
Who knows? Okay, that was wild style. Raise the curtain. If you want that done to your channel, we'll share you out.
We'll
A
get you
single
up here on the
strand of
screen.
spaghetti is called a spagato, says OJ Woodworking Crafts.
Hey, I made a pot of spaghetti last night. I'll be eating it for a week. I cannot cook for one person.
Spaghetti is one of those things where you just keep eating it, but it never goes down.
I raised 2 teenage boys that was like 6'5" and 6'7". They were holler-legged. They ate like nobody's business. You never seen anybody put food away the way those boys put food away.
Wow.
Lord have mercy. And so I would have to cook like I was cooking for an army regiment.
Wow.
And I can't stop doing that. And it's just me now. When I cook, I end up eating it for 3 or 4 days and freezing it then in packets so that, okay, well, this will be quick. I can just pull this out and nuke it and I can have dinner. So my freezer is half full of leftovers.
Wow, there you go. You need to make smaller portions.
But see, that's just the thing. I can't.
Oh.
There's something about it, when I cook, it's got to be like a whole pot of something. You know.
The whole gallon of barbecue and half gallon of this.
Yeah.
you can't cut anything in half.
No.
Jeez. Frankie's throwing in a pork butt in the smoker tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds good. Lord, that sounds good.
Oh,
I've got a smoker out in the garage, but I haven't used it in years.
Wild Style said she's going to give us both a shout out tonight. Thank you.
Well, bless your heart, honey. Thank you.
More things. Let's go.
But, we don't want to be the best kept secret on the internet.
No. This is a public show.
See, I've got this thing, and Matt gets on me about this because I say that the man has got his foot on my neck. He's trying to keep me down. There is no reason that I shouldn't be extremely popular on this platform. And Matt's like, oh, Lord have mercy. Don't you think you're privileged? Look at that. I'm telling you. Now, the new thing is that YouTube likes to strike all my videos with the not suitable for all advertisers.
Yes, the yellow $ icon of cringe.
And then I have to hit the review button. And then it takes them, forever to get around to reviewing it. And when they finally do, it's already had all the views that it's going to have. So, their monetization is useless as far as I'm concerned, but maybe your mileage will vary. So now I've got and this is why my Heifer Havens are getting so interesting, because I put them up private. And as soon as I put them up private, they hit them with that yellow sign. Okay.
Yeah, they don't wait for them to go public before the analysis happens.
No. So I hit the review button. And now what's happening is they are laughing so hard over at the YouTube, the YT house over in California. They are passing my Heifer Havens all around while they're private now. They're passing them all around I know because the views. Because I'm not looking at them, and I'm the only one that should be able to see them except for YouTube. So the views are skyrocketing on my videos.
They're passing them around the water cooler. They're like, hey, Jane, did you see this Heifer Haven? She wants to be not demonetized.
Yeah, they're not monetizing them, but they're viewing the heck out of them. So, and I'm like, hey, I'll take whatever I can get. If I'm amusing you people, then, hey, I'm making some kind of headway. Because I don't make enough on the videos for it to matter anyway. It's pennies. So, at least I'm getting their attention.
I think so. I'm falling behind on my taco duties.
Oh, Lord.
Like, no taco, so I gave you 2 virtual tacos, Luana. So there you go.
OJ Woodworking Crafts says at birth, a baby panda is smaller than a mouse.
Whoa, that's crazy. Anthony just showed up.
Anthony Shouse. Glad to have you in here.
Hello. There was Frankie was talking about how his boys eat 9 and 11. Oh, yep. Well, maybe they're not both boys. 9-year-old boy, 11-year-old girl. Yeah, I'm sure they eat like nobody's business.
Girls are just as bad. They eat like, I I've told this story before, so if you've all heard this, then just ignore it. But one day, my stepson, he was about, I don't know, 12, 13 years old. He decided that he's going to be smart mouth, and we're sitting at the dinner table, and we just finished the meal, and he's sitting there looking all arrogant. You know how they do when they're that age. And he says, "I think you feed us roadkill."
What?
And so I looked right across the table back at him, and I said, "Of course I feed you roadkill. Do you think that I'm made of money and can go to the grocery store and afford to buy the
Oh,
food to fill up your holler legs? Hey, every morning you get on that school bus and head out of here, I jump in the van with my knife, my skinning knife. I go down the road looking for anything still got steam coming off of it, skin it out and gut it and fix it for your dinner."
Brenda, you're evil.
I said, "That's the only way you get to eat, so you better be proud that I'm feeding you roadkill, boy." And he never brought it up again.
Well, that's smart. There you go. You nipped that one in the bud.
That's right. So sometimes you just have to play to your audience.
Dan Engie has an interesting fact. In Arkansas, it's unlawful to walk one's cow down Main Street after 1 p.m. on Sunday. You do it at 12 noon, you're fine.
Yeah.
But after 1, that's a no-no, apparently.
And that's why I need bail money.
You should have a constant sack of money around you to break it out for bail at any moment, because you just break the law.
I'll tell you what, if I needed a new hobby, I would just go to looking up all them goofy laws that they've still got on the books.
Oh, yeah.
And I would just spend my time going to wherever it is that it's illegal and doing the goofy thing that they say you're not supposed to do.
That's
just
the thing
to
about
see.
laws. Laws can only be added. Laws are never removed, or hardly ever. So
Yeah.
it's getting kind of crazy.
I mean, wouldn't that make a great YouTube channel?
Oh, yeah. Finding stupid laws that are still around for
Yeah.
some reason, like
Seeing if you can get picked up by the fuzz.
yeah, like you can't do this on Sunday, or it's like,
Have you ever been picked up by the fuzz?
picked up by the fuzz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been picked up by the fuzz.
Did it hurt?
It was relatively painless.
And the chat goes silent.
Oh. I was cleared of all charges. No. No.
So you never know what's going to be said or done here. I can't figure out why we don't have, like 150 people at least in the room, because
it's crazy.
We are off the chart.
They can share some of the bacon that Luana just gave me. She gave me 7 pieces of bacon for my tacos. Thank you.
That's a good start.
Chocolate covered espresso beans. Oh, now you're hitting me. Yep. That's heaven on earth right there. Chocolate covered espresso beans. That's proof God exists and loves mankind, because those things are heavenly.
Yeah, I don't do the coffee thing.
Well, just do the coffee bean. You eat the whole bean. It's delicious.
Yeah. It tastes like coffee.
Well, it has chocolate on it too. So it tastes like chocolate and coffee.
Well, see, I wouldn't want the coffee part. See, even coffee ice cream, I can't do coffee ice cream. It tastes like coffee. I can't, never developed a taste for that.
I love coffee. I love everything about coffee. I love the way it looks, the way it smells. I love preparing it. I love drinking it. I love it, love it, love it.
Yeah. Dan says, if the cops can't find something current to get you for, they'll either go into the archives or make something up.
I hear you.
Oh, they wouldn't have to go far to find something on me.
They troll the high school, and they get the kids, not coming to a complete stop at the stop sign. Oh, nothing gets my blood boiling more than trolling young kids that don't have any money and slapping them with fines.
Yeah, Luana says that I don't need coffee. My mouth goes a mile a minute without caffeine or coffee. And yeah, well, it's like, people, I don't drink anymore. I don't drink any less. No, I don't drink anymore. I used to, but I found that I'm so much fun without it. I get to drink it and then I just want to go to sleep. So
if you had coffee, it should come with restraints. Like you should be like held down.
Yeah,
Oh,
they'd have to get the seatbelt out and strap me to the stool, wouldn't they?
You would be a danger to society.
Yeah, I just never developed a taste for coffee at all. I used to drink pop with caffeine in it, but then I even stopped the pop altogether. I don't do that. It's
Well,
either
that stuff
water or
will kill
juice
you.
or
Yeah, soda's
something.
bad for you. Someone's asking, what about M&Ms and coffee? I don't know. I guess you have to deal with the candy shell. I don't know how that would mix with the coffee. I'm sure it would be fine. Oh
Good,
man, good,
good
good
old
old
boy says,
boy.
I've got 4 boys and 4 girls, and they eat me out of house. I can believe it. Lord, here's how I got through. Now, I don't know if you live in city or in the country or what, but I lived in the country when I had the boys. I was out on the farm, and I used to raise my own chickens and poultry and rabbits and stuff, and that's how I got through. I had a garden, and if it hadn't have been for that, them boys would have starved to death.
Oh
But
my goodness.
yeah, it was nothing for when I was doing up rabbits. I'd do up like 100 of them at a time and fill up the freezer. And
Wow.
we always had meat and vegetables. I knew how to can and freeze stuff. So, we had a supply of food going, but I couldn't have afforded to go to the grocery store to fed them boys. It
Oh
was
wow.
outrageous the way they ate.
Wow, that's crazy. OJ says the M&M is coffee flavored. I see. And then Dan Engie is
Oh,
15 years sober, and Jim Bashir says coffee is a great laxative if you drink a lot of it.
that's what they say. I
Yeah.
don't know. I've tasted it a time or two. I found out that's why a cat will lick its butts to get the taste out of its mouth.
Oh my goodness, my goodness. Wild Side just ate coffee and chocolate. 3
Uh,
coffees and chocolate. Cool.
that should rev her up.
Man, that's a little slice of heaven right there. Having a chocolate bar and coffee.
And now I'll do hot cocoa all day long.
Eh,
I think that's great.
that's good. I mean, that yes.
And I like tea and I like lemonade and most any kind of fruit juice and that kind of stuff. But I never got into coffee.
No, it's okay. It's not for everybody. It's for most people. A lot of people do like it. It only grows 10 degrees from the equator. They won't grow anywhere else on the planet. Yep. Tea's not bad. Tea's everywhere. English love tea. Indians love tea. China loves tea. Tea is embraced worldwide.
Mhm.
But in America, it's mostly coffee.
Well, you remember our friend Bossy.
Yeah.
Okay, she's got a video up on her channel, and her name is Bossy. You can look her up on YouTube by typing in Bossy, and she has a video up about the uh, benefits of green tea.
Mm.
And it's
Okay.
a very interesting video. So if you're interested in green tea, go over there on her channel and look up her green tea video.
Got it.
But there's a lot of great health benefits. A lot of them I didn't know about.
Yeah, tea's that's cool. That's cool. I like tea.
Yeah, Luana says she'd like to be embraced worldwide.
Bossy, I like it. Yeah, that's the name of the channel.
Yeah.
Bossy.
Yeah, she's got some real cool videos. Gives you a lot of interesting facts and things on there, and her videos are pretty too. So you might want to check Bossy out. I don't know where she is tonight. She's usually in here, but hey, everybody's got to have something to do sometime,
Yep.
And always go back through the networking videos. I don't care whose networking video it is. Go back through, make sure you didn't miss anybody, and check out their videos. Make sure you got their red buttons pushed, because even if you think you pushed the red button, sometimes things go wrong in the algorithm and your red button turns back red again instead of gray. So you're going to want to go back through and check them all out. I do that with networking videos almost every day. Now, the growth stream, Friday growth stream, is tomorrow, and they generally put up something on Twitter on the Friday Grow Day thing they got up there on Twitter. It's late on Thursday night that they will put up their schedule. And so you'll have to check that out. It usually starts around 12:30, 1 o'clock of the day, and it goes from one channel to the next for the networking. They are not leaving their videos up after they air anymore. So if you want to do the networking with them on Friday, you got to be there for their live stream. And I'm just telling you that because last week I got messed up. I had things that I had to do and I missed it. And when I went back to view them, they had taken them down, and I have been informed that they will not be leaving them up after they air any longer. So just letting you know, Matt has got their
That's the handle right there.
their Twitter up here.
At Friday Grow.
Yeah. Or if you just type in Friday Grow Day in the search engine, it'll bring it up for you, and you'll see their Farmall tractor. And you can follow them there and look them up on Thursday night so you know what time to get going. But it starts out about 12:30 and it ends about 9 o'clock at night. So it goes all day from one channel to the next. You have to follow them to see where they're going. They just raid from one to the next. 49-cent Rage Hamilton's in the house. Good to see you. Glad you dropped in.
Hi, I'm Matt. Awesome with things. Matt's my name, and OJ has an interesting fact, which I doubt is accurate. Herring fish communicate by using flatulence.
Well, it could work.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, I wasn't really aware that fish could have gas, but I guess they could.
Well,
wouldn't that make them float?
Yeah, I suppose maybe they're like getting the buoyancy correct or something.
See, makes you think.
Strange.
Makes you think. Let's see. The jellyfish is 95% water.
Whoa, they're next to nothing. Why do they sting so bad?
95% water, 5% sting.
And 4% poison and 1% whatever else they are. Slime.
Let's see. The hippo can open its mouth wide enough to fit a 4-foot tall child inside.
Hippos are the most deadliest creature on the planet. They are so aggressive and so deadly. Don't want to mess with a hippo.
Have you ever seen a hippo poo? Seen the videos of that? That is so ridiculous.
Yeah, I try not to think about that, but they'll mess you up.
Maybe they're just getting even with people for laughing at them when they poo.
Oh, Luana has a good one. The Windy City, Chicago, has nothing to do with the weather. I do know that. That's a true fact. I think it was like a windbag type insult. But maybe Luana can set us straight. But yeah.
You know, and as close as I live to it, I've never been to Chicago.
I was just there. There was an education conference that my son was invited to from his high school, and parent came along, and I came along.
Pam M's in the house. Hey, good to have you in the house.
I had a deep dish pizza in Chicago. It was yummy.
Now, I've been to Kankakee, which is just south of there,
Okay.
down in Illinois, but I have not been up to Chicago.
Yeah, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir says, yeah, it's an insult to the city council. All right. Yeah, there you go. The Windy City.
Well, then why aren't they calling Washington, D.C. the Windy capital or something?
Because it was already taken by Chicago.
It should be called the Windy capital.
Oh, man. I love their license plates. Is taxation without representation.
Maybe we should call Washington, D.C. the flatulence city.
You just coined it. You heard it here first, folks. Saeed is here. Hello, welcome. I'm Matt.
Glad to have you with us, Saeed.
Awesome Wood Things is my channel. Brenda keeps asking me to come back every week. I don't know why she does, but I keep showing up.
I go and get him with the taser.
Pam M is here. Hi, Pam M. Welcome. This is Mind Equals Blown.
Let's see here.
I'm dropping tacos in the chat. Please share amongst yourselves.
Flatulence has been clocked at a speed of 10 feet per second.
Whoa, that's some fast moving stuff.
Can you get out of its way?
Saeed says, visit my home. We use the phrase, raise the curtain here if you want us to show your channel. We can screen share your channel.
Old car auto guy in the house. Glad you came in. New York Jet. 52012 gaming. See, I can't say that faster. I'll fall all over it. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, New York Jets here. Welcome back.
He is getting his car washed right now. Hey, I've heard it called a lot of things, but I've never heard it that.
Yeah, there you go. Here's an interesting fact from OJ Woodworking Crafts. 40,000 Americans are injured on toilets each year. Toilets. Why are they so dangerous? Drop a taco for that.
I know somebody that fell off of one once asleep and cracked their head.
Oh. I know when kids are potty training, it could close on them. Ouch. That's not good. Toilet flush. Yeah, let's
that's if
change
you're
the
standing
topic.
in front or if you're sitting down.
Standing in front. All right, new topic. No more toilet.
No more toilet humor.
No.
Okay.
I went to Saeed's channel. There's no uploads, so there you go.
Do you know that only female mosquitoes can bite?
I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
Wow. Let's only get rid of the females then.
There you go.
C-Dubs is here. Hi, C-Dubs.
Hey, C-Dubs. I thought she's going out to dinner tonight.
This is better. This is better than dinner.
She said she came in and gently rubbed the thumb.
Oh, there we go. How many thumbs up do we have? Let's go.
I don't know.
Stack it up, people.
I never make that public, you know.
I don't make it public. Got it.
Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm just everybody wants to get their shorts in a wad over thumbs down, and I don't. I don't get all excited about that. I mean, a view is a view.
You should celebrate your thumbs down.
It seems like people that give you a thumbs down, they revel in you making it public so that everybody can see, you know, they're craving attention. So I'm like, look.
Well, by turning it off, you're dissuading them from putting a thumbs down, and you should want them to put a thumbs down. That's the desired thing.
Oh, well, I'm like, I don't want to give them any unnecessary attention. You know, they can thumbs down it if they want to. It doesn't matter to me. View's a view. So I just never make them public. Yeah.
My fourth most popular video has 100 thumbs up and 100 thumbs down, and YouTube loves it because it's, you know, because they figure, well, if I show it to someone, they're gonna watch it and hate it, or they're gonna watch it and love it. Like, it's a win to YouTube either way. Philip Riggins is here. Hello, I'm Matt. Welcome to Mind Equals Blown. Cockroach will live for weeks without its head before it starves to death. What?
Yeah, it's almost impossible to kill one of them.
Yeah, I know. They'll be here after everyone else is gone. Them and the tardigrades.
Old Colorado guy says, did you know that the Bay of Fundy of the coast of Maine, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia has the highest tides in the world?
Well, what makes them higher there than anywhere else?
I don't know.
The moon pulls on the water equally. That's crazy.
I think we're getting high tide here on dry land with the way it's been raining.
I know, right?
We're under constant flood watch here.
Oh, man. I don't know what it is.
As soon as they take one down, they just put a new one up, you know, because it's just raining. It was like 2 inches of rain we got last night, and then it was raining again this morning. Every time you turn around, it's more rain.
Jeez.
I never seen so much rain all in one time in all my life. But a lot of the farmers have not been able to get crops out because they can't get in the field. It's too wet.
I heard they missed the planting window in some crops because it's just 3 inches of water everywhere. Nothing will go.
Yeah, Jim says that they had 3 main roads flooded over last night. See, and that's one thing. I won't drive at night now because of all this rain, because you never know what's going to be washed out. And so, you know, I'm not a big fan of driving at night anyway, but with all the rain, no, I ain't going nowhere. All the back roads and stuff here. No, I can't swim. Well, I can, like a rock.
Straight down. Go one direction. Luana says a female dolphin will assist in the birth of another dolphin baby. Wow. Cool.
They have midwives.
I guess so. They're super intelligent. They're just like humans, only they're in the ocean. Very smart. Do you know a dolphin can break the bones of a shark just by looking at it and shooting its like...
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like on another level. Dolphins are wicked cool.
Dan Enge's got one out there.
Okay.
Love is the what is that? Circumatory
Circumnotary.
pitter patter buxification of the cardiac tissue, which affects the mental cerebellum, whereby one becomes totally oblivious to delinquency of his inner marauder. Now, what the hell did I just say?
He described what love is. The circumnotary pitter-patter purification of the cardiac tissue, which affects the mental cerebellum, whereby one becomes totally oblivious of the delinquency of his inner marauder. It's obvious.
Yeah, well, I read it, but I can't decipher it.
Biological EX1 is here. Hello, welcome.
Glad to have you with us.
I'm Matt from Awesome Wood Things.
He wants to know how I am. I am finer than frog fuzz cut 6 ways with a broad axe.
Frog fuzz? Oh, Brenda.
No matter how you look at it, that's pretty damn fine right there.
Yep.
C-Dub says, based on the size of their frontal cortex, hyenas have more social intelligence than chimpanzees. They both can collaboratively solve problems without even making a sound.
Nice. I had no idea hyenas were on such a mental footing.
Your left lung is smaller than your right lung to make room for your heart, according to Luana.
Oh, geez. She has another one. Loneliness weakens immunity. Having family and friends increases immunity by 60%. Maybe I should try and get some friends. Sounds like a good thing. Wow.
Let's see. I've got a historical fact for you. The world's youngest parents were age 8 and 9. They lived in China and had their children in 1910.
8 and 9? Holy cow. That's gotta suck.
When my first husband and I first got married and moved into our first apartment, there was a young couple, and I mean young couple, that lived right down the hall. They were 13 years old, and she was pregnant with triplets.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man, that's harsh.
Yeah.
Princess Fame is here. Hello, I'm Matt. This is not all things YouTube. This is Mind Equals Blown.
Glad to have you with us. Be sure and hit that like button, share out the stream so everybody gets to come and visit and network with us. We give out, well, odd facts. They're true, but they're odd. And if you have any, just type them there in the chat. If we like what we see, we give you virtual tacos and cowbell ring. And they're not worth anything, but they're a lot of fun.
And you get bragging rights.
If you want us to look at your channel, just type there in the chat, raise the curtain, and we'll put it up here on the screen. If there's anybody we missed, we don't do it on purpose. We just get sidetracked. So, type it in there again. We'll get it up here on the screen for you so everybody gets to see what you got. It's free advertising. And Luana says, Matt, you have lots of friends. You could live past the number you created in wood.
What number did I create in wood? Oh, the 9 billion. Yeah. That's on the wall over here. I'll get it. There you go. 9,192,631,770. Yes. That cool piece of artwork. Very 3D.
That's the number of times something has to jiggle in order to make that atomic clock tick.
That's right. The element cesium vibrates this many times a second, and we have instruments that can detect that many jiggles in 1 second. Crazy. And then they hook up these atomic clocks to a radio tower, and they broadcast the accurate signal out on radio, and then the watches pick it up and they reset themselves.
I'll let you read that one Mr. Doughboy put up there.
Okay. Lena Marcela Medina de Jorjo, Spanish pronunciation, born 23 September 1933, is a Peruvian woman who became the youngest confirmed mother in history, giving birth at 5 years. Age 5 years. Youngest mother. 5 years. That does not seem humanly possible.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew? Yes, yes, yes. I better not walk close to that thing, LOL. I'll set it off with my jiggle. You jiggled 9 billion times a second?
My jiggle is just my little way of waving goodbye.
Yes. Oh, my goodness, my goodness.
Yeah, if you ain't listening to Heifer Haven, you ain't learning nothing, I'll tell you what.
Yep, it's educational.
Oh.
YouTube loves educational content. They should be all over those
Yep.
heifer havens. That should be on trending.
Yep. For anybody that's new that doesn't know what we're talking about, because I know we got some new people in here, I do a comedy series called Heifer Haven's Free Advice. I said it was free, didn't say it'd be good.
It's Heifer Haven with free advice.
So there you go. You can check out my videos. I got 130 some of them up right now and more on the way. So I never run out of free advice.
I don't think you ever will. I think your brain is just overflowing.
Yeah.
And you probably can't get them out fast enough.
See, it's either that or it's just so totally empty that whatever harebrained thought comes into it just is there. Oh, let's say Doughboy says a parasite exists that destroys the tongue of a fish and replaces its tongue with its own body.
That's not good. Things in the water are nasty.
Yeah.
The water contains the most lethal and vile and just nasty things you can think of.
Yeah, Luana Pierce talking about that 5-year-old mom says maybe she's one of those people that age really fast and hit puberty way before normal. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody like that. That it's got to be a fluke.
Must have happened once.
Yeah.
Maybe the person was born on a leap year and they were really 4 times older than the actual year.
That would make sense right there.
Yeah.
Let's
see. They have leap seconds too, Every now and then they turn the clock back by 1 second. Keep up with it.
In the 16th and 17th centuries, in the country of Turkey, anyone caught drinking coffee was put to death.
Well, I'm glad I didn't live there during that time.
Yep.
I wouldn't be around. I need my coffee.
Yep.
Need it.
Yep. For those of you coffee drinkers, there's an interesting coffee fact for you. Abraham Lincoln's dog Fido was also assassinated.
That's not good. Who would do that? That's just wrong.
Well, people do some of the strangest things to animals ever was.
Reading some of the chat messages there. Wow.
Yep.
Anyone wants our channel briefly shared, type the words raise the curtain in the chat, raise the curtain, and we will share your channel. Free advertising.
Dan Engie said that several years ago he tried a Dear Abner Facebook page, but it failed miserably. People they ask me all kinds of questions, and whatever they come up with, I find an answer for them, I've lived so long that I've either done it or I've seen it or I've thought about it.
It's a public service you're doing there. No doubt about it. Raise the certain spelling. Close enough.
Doughboy is saying you can't breathe and swallow at the same time. If you do, you choke.
Yeah, that is an odd thing about the human body, is that we breathe through the same thing we eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's an odd way of doing it. But we do.
That's why you start choking when you're eating. You say, oh, it went down the wrong pipe. No, it went down the right pipe. You're just breathing at the same time. Stop it.
Yeah, stop doing it. I'm looking at biological EX1 here, Brenda.
Yep.
So we've got
I've got you highlighted.
1,100 button pushes.
Okay.
And 2 days ago, 6 days ago, looks like there's lots of updates here. Something happened 2 years ago. NFL or NFS payback gameplay. So what we got going on here. Oh, all right. Don't know what game this is. Looks fun.
They got some of them games so that they look so realistic anymore.
Well, had some success there in this mission. That's good. YouTube loves the gameplay stuff.
Yeah.
They love it. People watch it for a long time. People are on the platform. All right. Extreme food challenges. Nice.
Pretty thumbnails.
Yeah, it's got to be good with the thumbnail game. There he goes.
Just so everybody knows, I'm going to be mixing up some thumbnails a little bit on the Heifer Haven. So, don't panic when you see that happen. Just trying some experiments to see, what works best and what's going on. I've had some people say, I've never seen somebody put that many videos up with the same doggone thumbnail, just different episode on it. I'm like, well,
yeah, you might grab a lot more engagement. You really will.
yeah.
Wow, a couple more people jumped in here. Jim Dockrell's here, and Urkel and Brenda Canada's here. Hello.
Glad to have you with us. Everybody just join in the fun. If you got any interesting facts, put them there in the chat. And if we like what we say and blows our minds, we'll hit that taco and a cowbell for you. It's not worth anything, but it's a lot of fun.
And they're free virtual tacos. Come on.
And if you want us to put your channels up on the big screen, just type Raise the Curtain. It's free advertising. We'll put it up here on the screen, just like we did that last in there. And everybody get to see what you got to offer there on your channel.
Drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Brenda likes that.
If you want us to critique your channel too, we'll do that. Be careful what you ask for, because we both tend to be blunt, but him more than me.
Yeah. We both don't have a filter. Whatever we think just comes right out.
That's why I won't let him critique my channel, because hey, I just do whatever strikes me. Osprey Mama's in the house. Good to have you with us this evening.
Hi, Osprey Mama. Hello, hello.
You want to see some bird videos? Go over there and check out her bird videos. She's got
a family of hawks on her property. Hawks. They're cool. Birds of prey. Jim Dockrell says he's got a video in the works. That's good.
Luana says her channel is waiting for all things YouTube to get going. Honey, it's got going. You need to go over there. He's got a whole bunch of videos up there on it. And not just his live streams. He puts just videos up there too. Teaches you things about YouTube. So, if you want some tips on how to make things better, go over there to Matt's All Things YouTube channel. And Matt, you might want to, type something in the chat so they can find you. Get over there and check your channel out. How many subs you got over there on your channel now?
I have 138.
Okay, it's a new channel, so don't think, oh, he's only got 138, must not be any good. No, he just got that channel going, like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. So
yeah, I'm lucky. I had another audience here at Awesome with Things, and I told them to go over there, and 138 of them did. And I got some new friends too over there. And yeah, so there. So that with that one post, you can do the triple dots, and you can come to Awesome with Things, or you can follow the link, and you can go to All Things YouTube.
So there you go. See, she said she misspoke. Her channel is waiting on learning how to set it up from All Things YouTube.
I see.
So you need to teach people how to set up their channel.
Got it.
And Luana, you just ask some of us that's got a channel set up. If you're having problems, I found the best thing to do when you're trying to set up a channel is just start clicking stuff. I mean, you can't mess anything up really. I mean, you can delete things if you don't get it set up the way you want it.
It's pretty obvious when you're deleting stuff.
Click on buttons. And well, I mean, if you put something up you don't like, you can delete it and put something else in its place. But just go to clicking on it, customize, and the first thing you want to do is hit that customize your channel button, then go through each page of it, and set it up the way you want it. And if you need tips on how to do it, any of us that's got a channel that we've had for a while, be happy to try to give you some tips on how to do it. But yeah, that would be a good series for you to put together, make a playlist out of it there on your channel, telling people how to set up a built for success YouTube channel.
All right. I'll put that on the to-do list, and I will make it happen. Jim Bashirs has something coming out on Arduino basics. That'll be good if you want to learn how to program Arduinos. Those are cool. They're little teeny tiny computers you can get for like $40 or $60.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they can That YouTube counter, the physical YouTube counter I had,
Yeah.
that has an Arduino in it.
It's the first time I ever heard that word.
Well, Arduino is the name of the computer, and it's like single purpose. This thing here,
Yeah.
that has a Arduino in there. This should tell me the subscriber count of Awesome Wood Things. Come on.
It's Arduino. Luana wanted to know what it was.
Arduino, yeah. There we go. 5,338. Red button pushes on. This is for Awesome Wood Things. Boop.
What are they gonna think of next?
Nope.
Let's see. Osprey Mama, she's got some questions about our physical appearance here. She wants to know if I got a haircut. I got a haircut about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I guess. But I've just got brushed back behind my ears because this is Mother Nature's hairdo from being out in the rain. If I need to do anything outside, it's always raining here. And I get sick of doing my hair every 5 minutes. So I just put it back behind my ears and fluffed up the top of it a little bit. This is nothing special. This is just a Mother Nature special. And then she wants to know, with you,
I have less hair from the neck up.
we sliced that thing off and buried it.
I had a mustache. Where's my fake mustache? I had a fake mustache around here. I think
that poor nasty thing. It's got cookie crumbs in it, and
Nope. It increases my sexiness. You want me to increase my sexiness?
It's got dust in it and some bed lint.
Hello. Look at this. Isn't that an improvement?
That's a Halloween special right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hang with this.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, got super chat.
Lord, there comes the super chat.
See, they want the mustache, Brenda.
They want the lights. They're trying to take your mind off of that thing. They say, turn on the lights.
All right, here's a treat for everybody. When Brenda gets a super chat, I turn on the lights behind me.
Yeah, it's disco time.
Here we go.
It's disco time. We're going to dance.
Can I dab? I'm dabbing. Do the sprinkler.
C-Dub says now she knows what happened to Batman.
Batman.
Oh.
Oh, I can't turn the
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Osprey Mama.
Going there.
Let's see.
YouTube Premium where you get to pass out super chats once a month. Oh, yes. There is something with super chats, with premium that you can give out super chats once a month. Here, let me show.
Jim Dockrell's in the house.
Yeah, we said hi, Jim. What's he doing now? Here, Brenda. So, look at this. So
I'm not reading it.
Oh no. So here's the super chat button. Go to super chat, and then there should be two options here. Oh, I guess I already used it. If you have YouTube Premium, I pay for YouTube Premium. It'll say super chat, and it should say a free super chat. $1.99. You can gift a $1.99 super chat once a month to
another YouTuber.
To another YouTube channel. Yeah.
And how much does it cost to get the YouTube Premium?
$10 a month. And it takes all the ads off the platform and gives you access to YouTube Premium only videos. There's it's kind of like a Netflix, only like not as good as Netflix, but inside of YouTube, you get access to that.
And then Luanna's saying something about tried to send money, but they do not use PayPal. I don't know who she's talking about.
Send money through the super chat. Yeah, no, that's you have to use a credit card.
Yeah, super chat doesn't use PayPal, right?
Yeah,
but
PayPal's
now,
big enough. Believe me.
I have PayPal on my side. If you go to my main page there on the banner, or go to the About page. It'll give you the link to the PayPal so that you can make donations that way.
PayPal is trying to be less awful. There's some horror stories about PayPal.
Yep.
Horror stories.
Yep.
It's just, and they're not a bank.
Yep.
They don't have to follow any of the banking morals or ethics or guidelines. And they're just like a money middleman, and they can do whatever they want.
Yeah. My advice is on PayPal. If you get any money in your PayPal account, transfer it out of there immediately.
Yeah.
You know, because they can lock it up anytime they want to, do whatever that they want to do.
If you look close when you transfer, there'll be a little statement that says the transfer will be complete in 1 to 2 days if there are no issues detected. It's like a little spike through the heart every time. I'm like, uh-oh, why you got to remind me there could be issues detected?
Jim Dockrell says, you think PayPal's bad? Facebook's wanting to start their own cryptocurrency.
That's true. Could you imagine? Facebook already knows everything about you. Now they're going to know everything you buy. Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah. Now, I like the cryptocurrency concept, but you have to be extremely careful about where you're going to put your money in a cryptocurrency, because there's a lot of them out there that are fly by nights and take your money and that.
Oh, the lockers, yeah, like Mount Gox and things like that. You can keep your cryptocurrency on your own hard drive, but God forbid if your hard drive blows up, there goes all your money.
Better to keep it on a thumb drive.
Well, thumb drives go bad too.
Well,
know,
maybe keep it on 2 or 3. So
no, you can't copy them. That's the whole technology. It can only be one, or one legitimate one. You know, that'll work.
I have never gotten involved with it, but the person that I know that is the most knowledgeable about it and teaches about it is JSNIP4. He's on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's JSNIP4. He's extremely knowledgeable on it, and he can teach people, how to deal with it. I've heard him talk on it, but like I've never, really had any one-on-one experience with it.
I know the broad strokes, and the biggest thing is no middleman.
Yeah.
Like if you want X amount, you get X amount. There's no 2.9% off the top and 30 cents per transaction. So that's one nice thing about it for sure.
It's not handled by central banks.
It's true too. And even on the conceptual level, because currency from a government, it only has value, not because the government says it has value. It has value because everyone agrees it has value. So if everyone agrees cryptocurrency has value, it does have value. And
well, if someday everything goes down the drain because of all this national debt and everything, and the banks go under, at least the cryptocurrency isn't controlled by it.
Here's my prediction: when cryptocurrency becomes commonplace for commerce, we'll be in good shape. Now people are doing it like a stock market, and that's not the sign something has made it.
But it's coming. There's more and more places that are accepting cryptocurrency.
That's true. I'm not saying it's not coming. I'm just saying once it gets to the point where you'll use it for commerce, it's going to be different. Right now, it's used for commerce a little bit, and it's used to get rich a lot of it. And guess what? There are no insider trading rules for the market. They've got whole companies called pumpanddump.com, and pump and dump is a federal crime if you do it for the real stock market. That's where you all agree to buy something and hold it, and all agree to sell it on the same date. So it tanks. So in other words, you buy it low, and then everyone sells it at the same time, and it's so illegal, but no regulation.
Osprey Mama's got a question for me. She says, do you have any plans for creating anything new for your Etsy shop? Just wondering. I don't have any plans for creating anything extra for it right now. The main season for my Etsy store is over Christmas. people that generally purchase from me throughout the year are interested in the soaps and oils. So I've got that up. I've got a few other items up. But when we get to like the end of September, I pump up the Etsy store with more items in it for the holidays. So that is my plan for the Etsy store. Um, I will fulfill anybody's orders that they put in on my Etsy store. If you haven't been over there, it's BrendaG's Designs on Etsy, and there's a link to it in my about page. There's a link to it on the banner on my YouTube channel, and you can check out what all that I've got over there. But I make goat's milk soap, and I have all kinds of fragrance oils and a variety of scents. And
I can tell the fun Etsy soap story between you and me, because I wanted to buy some soaps for myself and for Christmas, and she has 70 flippin' soaps out there, different flavors. And so I thought, okay, I'll make this easy. I'll email Brenda and ask which one she has in stock. So if I put an order in for something and she would have to make it, I would put her out. So I was trying to be nice. She's like, no, they're all in stock. And I'm like, no, maybe I didn't phrase this right. She's like, no, I literally have every one of them instead. She did.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is a video on my channel that shows my soap cupboard. It's an old antique soap cupboard or china cupboard that I've converted into a soap cupboard, and it shows that it's full of soap. I keep everything in stock that's on there.
Nothing is, and she doesn't have a dozen different scents. Like, it's multiple dozens. Yeah. I mean, it's obscene, the number of it's almost this number. Yeah. Like, it's getting close to that.
I had a friend years ago that is now deceased, but he used to talk about me and he'd say, look, there's one thing about her that you need to know. She never does anything halfway.
Yeah.
If she's in, she's all in. And I said, well, hell yeah. I mean, it's go big or go home. You don't just, do it a little bit.
Yep.
It's not like, well, let me just kiss you for 3 minutes. And if you don't like it, I'll stop. What? Hell no. If we're going to go at it, baby, we're going to go at it all the way. And we're going to rock the Casbah.
Oh, baby. Woo! Getting hot in the kitchen over here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't just stroke the cat and walk away from it. You gotta get with the program.
Oh my goodness.
Let's say Rockstar 8970 Abel is in the house.
I thought we said hi to Rockstar earlier. Sorry, I did see you in the chat there.
Let's see. I was looking at
here.
So, because sometimes I miss people. I don't do it on purpose. So, don't say, oh, well, she's just ignoring me. No, sometimes I just miss things because I'm old.
Yeah.
And Matt, he's easily distracted. All I have to do is say, oh, look, something shiny.
Squirrels.
And then Jim Docker said, people who say go big or go home seriously underestimate my desire at home. It's literally my main goal.
What's the meme? How everything you hated as a kid is now desired, like staying home and sleeping in is like what you want to do.
Charlene Indiana Fishing's in the house. Good to have you with us. She's from Southern Indiana. She's a good fishing gal, buddy. She can rake in the fish. You look at some of her videos, she'll show you how to fish.
Nice. Awesome.
I was watching somebody fish today over on a Facebook thing that they put up. They got a frog jig that they's using. It looks like a little tiny frog, and they's catching great big old bass with that frog jig that they had hopping out across the water. That's pretty cool.
Hey,
made me think of Charlene and her fishing.
Nice.
She catches turtles too. I saw her cutting a turtle loose off a line one time.
Oh no, that's not what you want.
Well, yeah, you do if you want turtle soup.
Oh, well, I guess so.
I'd like to find somebody that's got some big old turtle shells, because I got some crafts that I could do with some big old turtle shells.
Nice.
I used to make some of the nicest purses out of them.
Wow.
Talk about something unique.
I would imagine so. My goodness, my goodness.
Let's see. I was looking to see if I missed anything up through the chat that I need to talk about. Jim Bashir says nobody's up here in Northwest Indiana. I feel like a maker hermit. Well, maybe you need to move. We got people on the west side of the state, southern side of the state, and I'm on the east side of the state, and he's holding down the north part of it. We're just keeping Indiana pinned to the map, is what it is.
It's good. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
That's right. You got to keep it in spot for all the mud.
Oh, Frankie needs one more red button push to get to 240.
Okay, so if there's anybody out there that doesn't have Frankie, you might go check him out.
CNC and Woodworking Channel. CNC is like a robot that carves wood. You'll like it. I guarantee it.
Yeah, somebody sent me, I don't know, probably can't get, I can get to it. Sent me this they made on a CNC, and eventually, if the weather ever clears up so I can get the saws and stuff out, I'm going to set this inside the top of either a table or a trunk lid.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm going to epoxy over the top of it.
Oh, yeah. So it's flat.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
So they sent me that they'd made. They didn't know what to do with it and said that they thought I could find a use for it. And I immediately thought, man, that would be so pretty, sitting right in the top of either a table or the top of a trunk.
Yeah, once you put the epoxy on it, it'll darken up the wood a little bit, kind of give it even more character.
Yeah, I may even stain it, before I do that. But it's sitting over here in my to-do projects. So
there you go.
But that's the kind of stuff that you can do with a CNC.
Yep, I have one. Doesn't work very well, but I have one.
Jim Bashir says it looks like a Jello mold. Jello mold would be deeper, I think.
And don't use it for Jello. He'll penetrate the wood. Don't want that. Oh, Jim's got a video uploading. Yep. Nice.
I'll be putting up a new Heifer Haven tonight.
Sweet.
And if there's anybody in here that don't know, I mean, there's a lot of people that say, what is her schedule for putting up the Heifer Havens? Every time one gets to 50 views, I'll put up a new one. So if you're thinking, oh, I've seen that one already, give it a few more views. I mean, it's only a minute long, for crying out loud. Just play it 5, 6, 10 times. I don't care. Every time he gets 50 views, I'll put up another. I got a whole stack of these things. I mean, it's not like I run out of free advice, And if I ever do decide that, okay, enough things enough, we're going to do something else. Yeah, I'll come up with a new series we've already got, and that's why I'm single. It's got a whole slew,
which is comedy gold, by the way. Love that.
Anybody that wants to know why is she single? There's a whole list of reasons, and they're all on YouTube. There's more that I can't put up or I haven't put up. Now that YouTube's stepping on my toes, I may put them up.
Yeah, they're smacking you with the yellow $ icon anyway.
Yeah, they want to play. Shoot, we'll play, But I tried to keep it, as PG-13 as I could keep it. But, we can tell a whole lot more stories.
We got one more raise the curtain, and then I got to be moving on here.
All right. Let's see. We lost our internet over on the other one, but that's okay. You keep going and doing what you're doing
this
there.
Is STP South Texas Picker. Oh, I like the picker channels. Yeah. What do we got here? My live stream lotto machine. All right. He's live streaming a lotto machine. Pick a winner. Scratchers, baby. Scratchers are where it's at.
Yeah, I like them scratcher channels. There's some cool stuff on them. Get tickled watching them scratch them tickets and see what.
Oh, he doesn't even have to scratch them, or he just scratches off the barcode, and then he sees what he won.
Oh,
he's got $100. $100. Look at that.
What was the investment on that one? Was it?
I don't know how much he put in. Maybe $10. Maybe
okay, we got Debbie back now.
Oh! I see. Your alter ego jumped.
Yeah.
$20. He says $20, and he won 100. That's $80 profit.
Yep.
I'll take it.
That's a good day.
Craig router table and plate to give away for my 500 subs. I have a Craig router table and I love it. That's a very generous prize, Frankie CNC and Woodworking Channel. So if you want some woodworking equipment, when he gets to 500 red button pushes, Frankie's going to give that away. That's awesome. I'll be watching.
And I'll ask this question again because we had some new people come in the chat. I'm looking for somebody that's got a Samsung 2019 Galaxy. So if anybody's got one, get my attention. Let me know.
Awesome. Okay.
And you let me know, then I'll tell you why I want to know. But you'll be pleased if you let me know.
Nope. I rock the iPhone, and I should switch over. One of these days I will.
Do you have an iPad?
Yeah.
Which iPad you got? Oh, an old one?
It's so old. It still has the iPhone. It still has the earphone jack in it.
Okay, it's not one of the generation 5 or 6.
No. Frankly, it's just a clock. I put a clock app on it that tells the weather and the date, so it's my clock.
Ah, okay.
Now my son just bought the extra large one with the keypad and the pen, and he uses it at college as his main computer at college.
Mm-hmm.
Loves it. Loves it.
Yeah, I've heard people that has them, say that they're wonderful. Now, I've never messed with any of the Apple products, so I don't know anything about them. But I've had friends of mine that's had them and just brag all over them.
I sold my Apple stock. I think, well, first of all, they're very rich, but they're not going anywhere. But I think they're kind of spinning out of control.
Jim Dockrell says, I don't own a cell phone, one of the 1%. The payment plan is great. Well, now, what I have, Jim, is I have a granny phone. They call these flip phones. And it's supposed to be able to get the internet on it. I've not ever had much luck with that because by the time you get to a hot spot, then you start trying to type because it doesn't have a QWERTY keyboard on it. It's not a smartphone. So you have to plunk the number 15,000 times to get the letter up that you want. And by the time you finally get a password in there on it, you've lost your signal. So it's useless for the internet. It does get text messages on it, but then again, it takes forever to answer because you have to plunk them buttons over and over again to get the letters up. But you can take phone calls on it. It cost me $15 up to the Walmart and the phone store. It's a track phone. You have to buy some minutes for it to keep it activated. But that's what I've got for a cell phone. And I don't even have a house phone. This is the phone. And it drives me nuts with the telemarketers.
The first thing I did is I ripped the phone off the wall when I bought this house. Mm-hmm. And I did some light construction, and I was like, should I drywall over the phone jack or should I leave it on the wall empty? I decided to leave it on the wall empty. I should have just drywalled over it.
Charlene's leaving. She says she had fun and she has to run. She says fishing is calling her. She's going to do some night fishing, I guess.
Oh, Frankie clarified his gift will be the kit and the plate, not the whole table. Okay, well, still the plate's I think like $60 or something. That's awesome. Yeah.
Jim Bashir says Brenda has a burner phone. One of these days, now I had a smartphone for a while. I found it personally to be extremely expensive, but I was on the road with a job. I was pulling money down that I could pay to have that. And if I ended up someplace where I needed to be able to access the internet or something that had something to do with my job and it was a tax write-off, I could do that. Once I retired, I couldn't afford to do that anymore. So I got rid of it. I would like to have a smartphone again, but funds have to appear from someplace to be able to do that.
Etsy store and the ad revenue.
Yeah, and the ad revenue is like, yellow dollar signs. It just ain't happening.
Oh.
Somebody at YouTube needs to start developing a sense of humor and get that stick out of their rear end is what needs to happen.
True, yeah. Platform's changing. Yes. No naughty words. Can't say any naughty words.
But yet, Childish Gambino can put up videos where they're mowing people down with machine guns. That's okay. Yeah. But, let an old lady get out here and do a minute worth of comedy and we're going to demonetize her. Don't make no sense to me.
Brenda, I'm getting ready to go out of town here. Maybe we should wrap this up.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mm.
we're happy to have everybody with us tonight. And let me see here if I can pull this up and get the participants. We got a participant list here. We've got C-Dub's Journey, Charlene Indiana Fishing, Dan Engie Woodworking, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir's, Frankie CNC Woodworking Channel, Jim Dockrell, Luana Pierce, Mr. Doughboy 356, STP South Texas Picker are the ones that show up on the participants list. There's a whole lot of other channels that was in there this evening. If you missed any of them, you need to pull this back up, play it again, put it on double speed, whatever you want to do, kill the audio, I don't care. But go back through the chat, let the chat play, and click on anybody that you missed and make sure you check their channels out. And Texas Riders there in the house, we say hey to you, but we're getting ready to shut her down for the evening. We hope everybody will come back and join us next week for another episode, because we don't know what we're going to say or do. Lord have mercy, every week it's something different.
And you don't know what we'll say, but you don't want to miss it.
So we thank y'all for coming, and we'll see you back here next week. In the meantime, we'll see Matt on Monday night there with his All Things YouTube. You'll see me on the Simply Wooden Creation show Saturday night with Russ Clarity and the gang. I'm on the panel, and it's at 8 o'clock Saturday night, Simply Wooden Creations Eastern time. And so, we're always available. Just look us up.
Yep. I dropped my All Things YouTube link in there. If you want to support my other channel, that'd be awesome.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll say goodnight to all of you, and we'll see you down the road.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.